Today I'm going to be talking to you about the launch of our new Core AI Analytics dashboard. Now, if you aren't familiar yet with our Core AI, just go ahead and take a look at our SEO Vendor page under the About, under Core AI. It talks about our Core AI neural network. And essentially what this is that, let me just go over it quickly. It includes three major components. It includes the SEO focus controls, which is something that you already have on your dashboard if you're familiar with your dashboard. If not, I'll show you this in a little bit. It also includes our artificial neural network and our Eye in the Sky EITS system. So these last two are systems that we have been using internally. The team has been using that to analyze projects, your campaigns, things, whether if they're doing well or doing not so well. These are systems that we use internally to analyze projects. But now what we have done is that we've created it inside of your client's AI dashboard so that they too can take a look at some of this information. And I think it's really cool. So from your AI dashboard, if you aren't familiar, you have these tools called the SEO focus controls down here, which allow you to control, say, your campaign strategy down here, and also individual controls for specific areas, I would say, focus areas that your client wants to focus on. Now, what this does is this has an effect on the AI that's actually running the analytics, and today I'm going to show you where you can find that. This is a demo right here, and what you do is under your dashboard, you can now go under this section called AI Analytics. Click on that, and it'll take you to the AI Analytics dashboard. Now, this dashboard has information that we have never shown before, but this is to give you an overview of what we're sending now. Instead of the audit report, we're sending a link to this AI analytics screen that tells them everything from the status of these different what we call essential modules. So these include your core AI, these include target keywords, whether we have your keywords in there, the Eye in the Sky system, onboarding data, anchor data, rankings data. All this information has to be ready to go. In addition to that, the analytics systems themselves, for example, how far along is the AI doing in learning the data, the predictive analysis system, how far along is that in getting ready, the advanced audit, which is still the report that we sent out, but also now this is a much more comprehensive AI-based report, and also spider simulation and indexing checkup. And if at any time your client has any kind of questions about any of this stuff, they can just hover over the question mark, and I'll give you, basically I'll give you a brief description of what each one of those are for. Now here below that, what you'll see is that you're going to see firsthand a look into the Eye in the Sky monitoring. And this is a demo, of course, but this is a demo based on very realistic data. You'll have basically your keywords, you have an AI score, and a list of probably the top 3 components of different issues, for example, Google related issues, anchor issues, competition issues, and also the predicted trend, what direction it's going in, and also look back at the 3-month trend, 2-month trend, and the 1-month trend. So these are now designed to be focused in on each individual keyword rather than just taking a look at a sample of keywords. This type of audit is actually now going deep into all of the keywords. And basically the higher the AI score, the more attention or the more focus there needs to be on that particular keyword. Now in this demo, it doesn't matter which one of these you click on. You can see it just says your keyword here. If you just click on one, it will take you to the analytics screen for that particular keyword. So every keyword has basically a different learned set of data that the AI is going through. And again, at the very top, you have your ranking issues, localized issues, anchors, and competitive issues. And the AI is basically providing an overall score based on all the learning that it's done. So the system has to go through and has to learn about the page URL, has to learn competitors, and it has to also learn from what's called an analysis matrix, which is made up of all kinds of data that it's pulled in. Now, link anchors is extremely important for Google to rank your keyword. And so what we do is we actually track 10 different types or categories of link anchors. And here you can see how we track that in terms of what we have as optimal for your strategy, which is dynamic, and your current anchors, so how it's currently being used, and also historically on your links, what it has been. And we take all those factors into consideration, and we even break down the anchors into further details based on what we call base keywords, which are the words that are made up your keywords are made up of. And we apply things like word scoring and appearance and anchors too. So we track everything from how many times a single base keyword is used. We are tracking multiple base keyword usages, and we even look at overall what we call anchor distributions. So percentage wise of overall for this particular keyword. So this is on a keyword by keyword basis. How is the distribution of that particular keyword? Because every keyword is different. Then from there, we're also tracking, of course, your Google rankings. Now, this is nothing special except for the fact that the AI is also taking this into consideration. The things like predictive technologies being utilized based on the information that is coming in through here. And if you have a project with us that's local based, or you'll have Google local rankings in here as well. Now, you'll also notice, for example, just to give you a quick idea, so some of the things we see are movements up and down in rankings. So these are changes in rankings, and what the system can do is it can provide recommendations early enough so that we can make changes to move rankings in a positive direction. So down below, you're going to see some of the idea of some of the information that we're able to allow the AI to acquire. For example, comparing competitive information, including things like the domain authority, the page authority, the number of backlinks, and then there's even an overall authority score. The other things that we look at are including like the title tag, and we look at what we do is we have what's called a base analysis that we can apply in order to look at the SEO for that keyword on a very, very detailed basis. And we do that again with the meta descriptions, and again on H1 header tags, the first header tags, the first H2 tags, and also H3 tags. And then finally, we also look at the body content. We look at how many words there are. We look at how many times things like exact match text are mentioned based on the keywords. And again, we go through that same base analysis. So this is very detailed analysis that the system goes through at a level that essentially there's no tool out there, at least not that I know of, that goes to this level of detail. And from that, what happens is that we provide that into the AI. The AI then learns this information called a competitive analysis data matrix. And from this data matrix, basically, it can figure out what we need to do in order to achieve top ranking. So it provides basically a matrix of analysis for us, and at the end, what it does is from this matrix analysis, it provides a audit summary. So these are lists of audit summaries based on whether if it's search factors or competitive factors that it has listed out. Now what our team then does is we take this information, it's considered along with everything else, all the other tools we have like SEMrush or Ahrefs. We still utilize all those tools. They do different things, but this information then helps us to now save a lot of time in coming to conclusions that the AI can now do automatically, and be able to then provide to us as pointers that we may want to look at and say, hey, wait a second, the AI is pointing out something here that could be really useful for us in order to make this campaign better. And that's what this AI analytics is all about. Again, these are tools, and I hope you like what you see today, because this is a whole new system that we're really excited about, that we're introducing through the dashboard. Any SEO campaign that basically has a dashboard is going to have this feature in it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you have any feedback for this, just let us know.